Alright guys, so here's the box they sent me. Here's the grill itself. We're gonna go ahead and pull it out now, and then I'll go ahead and unwrap it and show you guys what it looks like on the outside. It's well packaged, don't have any problems with it. I mean, this is just where I had opened it, that's why it looks kind of damaged. And the last thing that they send you is the instructions on how to do everything. Okay guys, so here's the grill. One thing to note, the one that I got was the chrome grill. Unfortunately, I'm not sure why this is painted silver, so you might want to double check or contact them to make sure it's chrome before you order it. But other than that, it looks like it would be paintable, so if you're trying to color match to the truck, it wouldn't be too big of a deal. You know, just get a body shop guy to paint the grill for you. The inserts are gloss black, but like I said, other than that, I mean, it was supposed to be chrome, but this is like a silver color, and it's painted. It's not, you know, chrome dipped or whatever. But here's the grill, you guys. Awesome looking grill. Like I said, there's the LED lights it has in it. I want to say they light up white, so it's gonna look pretty cool. And yeah, so this only fits the models 16 to 18. It won't fit 14 to 15. They have 14 to 15 grill for those type of trucks, for the GMC Sierras, but only 16 to 18 these will fit. You'll notice off the grills on the 14s and 15s, they don't have this dip right here. Either that, or even then, they're not as long top and bottom. They're a little bit more shallow compared to the 16 models. So just so you guys, y'all guys to note that. So let's go ahead and start tearing the truck apart. All right, so these are the tools we're going to be using. You're going to go ahead and get a panel popping tool for those push pins. Get a 7mm. I'm using an extension on my 7mm socket. This is a magnetic type, and then also a 10mm deep. Prefer really 10mm deep, but if you don't, add a little extension to it. You're gonna take off all these push pins that are up top here. Like I said, I have another video on how to actually get into more detail on how to remove it. Take off all these push pins that are holding this plastic trim on, and you got a 7mm bolt back here that screws this black trim here. Take this one off, and then you get a 7mm bolt that's going straight up. Take that one out that holds the bottom, you know, this bumper pad piece in. And you got a couple of clips that the grill has that hold this bumper pad on. But I'll go ahead and show you guys on how I do that, on how I go about removing that part whenever this is already loose. So go ahead and take off this black trim, take off those 2 screws, and then pick the video back up. Okay, so I got all the push pins taken out. I don't remember how many there were, but now you just lift up on it. Just move this over to the side just in case you want to step on it or do anything. And then, like I said, you have your 4 10mm bolts that go straight down that hold this grill on. Then once we get this bumper pad off, there's 4 more, but they're going straight to the back of the vehicle, but they're right underneath the grill. So let's go ahead and take out these 7mm screws, and then pull this bumper pad back from this corner. Alright guys, so this truck's missing the screw that goes straight up from when you pull this plastic piece out. I'll go ahead and show you guys. When you pull this plastic piece out, this is where the 7mm screw holds it in. It goes into here. So let's say like this, pop back in, pop this out, and then right under here in this little C slot right here, you can feel for another 7mm screw that goes straight up. Want to go ahead and remove that one, but like I said, unfortunately on this truck it doesn't have it. So you can actually start bringing this thing back. Don't be scared to pull back on it, since clips are holding it in, so it might be a little bit stiff, but just go ahead and pull back on it, and you can see it's starting to come back out. Okay guys, so this part's going to be a little bit tricky for me to record, but you get yourself a little spatula like this one. Kind of just want to go underneath the grill and the bumper pad right here in between, and kind of just feel for the clips. But while you're doing that, pushing down on the tabs where you kind of like feel for it, be pulling on this back as well, because it's just held in by clips, like as you can see right here. So let me go ahead and see if I can set the camera up somehow, and I'll show you guys more in depth. Alright, so hopefully the camera don't fall from there, but like I said, just kind of feel for those clips, or kind of see if you can kind of come in here and see them. Start from this side maybe. Okay, so as you guys can see, it doesn't take much. I started out from this side. I tried doing it from this side, but unfortunately I didn't want to do it. This truck, I guess it's been repaired at one point, so this clip's been broke. But as you guys can see, these clips underneath the grill here, that's kind of what locks them in. So alright, so next thing you're going to want to go ahead and do, take off the 4 10mm that go up top. As you guys can see right here, there's a 10mm right there, right there, right there, and right there. So there's 10, I mean there's 8 equal, so go ahead and remove those. Alright, now you got the screws out. Kind of just want to put your hands underneath here, kind of pull back. Shouldn't be held in by anything, just 2 clips that go back here. Nothing too major, and just pull straight back and get it up out of the way. Alrighty guys, so now we're ready for the new grill. What I'm gonna go ahead and do, instead of going into the headlight, I'm actually going to go into the fuse box with the adder circuit. So just so that way I'm not tapping into the headlights wiring, and I'll show you guys what fuse you could tap into. It's just the power on the ground. We're gonna go ahead and tap into to one of the headlights, just so that way it comes on with the vehicle, or even then we can get like a retain accessory or something like that. So we'll just go ahead and fish these wires up. You don't want to run the wires through here, because this is your active grill shutter. What this does is it opens and closes for the AC, so you just want to prevent from going into one of these fins, and go ahead and want to go through one of the sides here, or like underneath the headlight, go around. But like I said, I'm going to be going to the fuse box, so I'm going on this driver's side here. But let's go ahead and grab that new grill, and then we'll go from there. Alrighty guys, so here we are with the new grill. Like I said, you could be going into the fuse box. They give you, you know, sufficient long enough wire to go wherever you need to. You can even go inside the cab with it. That's how long it is. But I'm just kind of gonna give y'all like a demonstration on what you would want to do, because this thing is not fused. The wires are not fused at all. So going in with the with an adder circuit, you're double fusing the circuit. So you know you're gonna have the fuse for the original circuit, and you're adding another fuse for this in case if this messes up, it'll blow out this fuse instead of, you know, your vehicle's fuse. So, you know, pretty common sense. Just put it back in how the original one would go back in. As you guys can see, it's already on. It doesn't take anything. Go ahead and put your bolts back in. Yeah, put your bumper pad back on. Put all your screws and stuff back in. I'm gonna go ahead and time lapse this. But other than that, other than the wiring, you know, this is a pretty straightforward process. Go ahead and bolt everything back up in a time lapse. I'll pick it back up whenever we're gonna go ahead and wire this thing. Alright guys, so here's the final product. Like I said, unfortunately they weren't able to send me, or I don't know if they got mistaken and they didn't send me the chrome one, or this is the chrome one, but it's like in a brushed aluminum look, painted. It's not, you know, like where it's got that aluminum, you know, wrap foil thing or whatever you call it. So unfortunately it doesn't match, you know, the chrome off the truck. So my best bet would be to color match it red to the vehicle. You see what I'm saying? The insert's black, you know, no problem with that. That's pretty cool. Like I said, I just don't like really the aluminum color or the silver color. But other than that, that's the finished product right there. Well, not finished yet, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Looks cool. Would look even more amazing if the truck was lifted. You know, probably like future plans or something like that. Let's go ahead and lift it, put some bigger off-road wheels on it. Go ahead and paint that red, or paint it all black, you know. Forget about it, you know, paint it all black, paint it red, whatever. But it looks mean. It looks good, you know. Kind of looks like the Toyota Tundras or like the Ford Raptors where they got them lights right there. But like I said, got that, put it back in, got the just the cover back on just for now. My wire is ran right back here. You can see it, it's coming through the where the headlight's at, and it's just 2 wires. It's just a power and a ground. The ground, you can really honestly find it anywhere, but what I'm gonna go ahead and do is, you can buy the adder circuit, you know, at your local parts store. Gotta sit you guys down. You can buy the adder circuit at any type of parts store or anything like that. I'll go ahead and show you guys what it looks like. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and tap in to, let's see here. Let's see what we want to go ahead and tap into. Maybe we can tap into the park lamp. Left or right, it's fuse number 28 or 29. So we come here, fuse 28, 29. 29. Okay, so it'd be the fuses. You're looking, you know, towards the firewall. It'd be these two 15 amp fuses right here. These two blue ones. You can tap into either or, and then your ground will, like I said, you can honestly just. I like to do it professionally, but you can also add it to here, like underneath, just to where you're contacting bare metal. Tap into it there. But I'm gonna go ahead and get my add a fuse circuit and throw a 15 amp on there, and then go ahead and get this thing lit up and see what it looks like. Okay guys, so I went ahead and got the add a fuse circuit thing, as you guys can see if the camera will focus. I got two 15 amp fuses in there, just to retain, you know, the original ones. This will sit in there, and this wire, they give you this extra wire, which would be for your power wire at the grill. So you'd tap the wire into the adder circuit, get your crimpers out, put your positive wire in there. I don't know if you guys can see. Put your positive wire in there, crimp down on it. So this is already giving you your power. Like I said, it won't give you power at all times. It'll only be when the headlights are on or when the daytime running lights are on. So that's probably our best bet, just so that way you know, they're not on consistently. You go into the store or whatever, and your lights are on. So this is just for demonstration purposes only. I'm gonna come back in here and you know, tidy this thing up for you guys. Go ahead and get a ground wire and just put it here, just to kind of give you guys a, you know, what it would look like, and then go from there. Like I said guys, this is just for demonstration purposes only, so this is why you see this long ground wire here. I tapped into the ground that is found. Let's see if I can zoom in for you guys. Back there at the firewall, that's a factory ground there. This is where my purple wire is going, my ground. And like I said, that one goes to the ground wire, and your red goes to the adder circuit. So what I'm just gonna go ahead and do is tighten up this bolt here. Tighten that up just to get a good contact. Okay, now zoom out for you guys. Now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is tap into, I don't remember if it was the right or the left, but the adder circuit just goes in like that. Just, you can route this wire, it'll give you enough, you know, to tuck it up under here, and you know, you can put your cover back on and nothing will happen. But you just want to go back over it and you know, dress it up a lot nicer than I did. Like I said, this is just for demonstration purposes only. I am gonna come back in here and, you know, make it all legit, make it like all nice, because I can't, you know, I can't roll like that. But this is just for the video today. And then go ahead and show you guys. Let me see if I can get the keys, and maybe let's see where did I leave the keys at. Oh, okay, so I got the keys on me. I'll go ahead and hit the lights. Okay, so it's not gonna come on yet. I guess the vehicle has to be on. So let me remote start this thing. Go ahead and remote start it, and then it should come on. Yeah, there they are. It's kind of hard to see in the daytime. There they are. As soon as these parking lamps come on, these rings around the headlights, they come on, that grill will light up. Like I said, it's nothing too bright, but it is, you know, like a beauty light for the grill. So that's pretty cool. But let me go ahead and put this thing under the carport. Unfortunately, I have to go back to work tonight, as I work in the refinery, so I won't be able to give you a night shot. But let me go ahead and put this thing under the carport, and it'll give you guys more of a look on how it really shines. Alrighty guys, so hopefully you guys can see it a little bit better. That's what it looks like. Like I said, when the parking lights are on, it'll come on, but in person it looks a lot way better. Like I said, unfortunately, I just wish the grill was colored black, or the actual chrome, as they said. But when you look at it against the wall, you guys, it's honestly just like if you're just running your headlights. You don't see any major difference. This is just a beauty light. You know, it's not going to give you anything where kind of like an extra boost to where you'd want to put it on your high beams only. This is meant to be, you know, all day use, as long as the truck's in like running or whatever. But honestly, guys, 10 out of 10. I do highly recommend. It's an amazing, you know, great looking grill. Like I said, I only wish just the truck that was, you know, lifted or something like that with some big off-road wheels on it. It would look, you know, it would pop that grill out a lot more, especially once you get it painted. But check that out, you guys. It looks amazing in person. Real great.